from Blue. TownHall, different from Blue.
Two, the reason why you're talking about jobless or people educated, the system has not developed physical and monetary policy to support entrepreneurship, which is what we're offering. We must develop a policy that will support micro, small businesses. That is the vision of growth in everyone. In the system, I will be able to tell people, today, none of you can go to the bank to get the loan. But you don't have your collateral of the mother's property. So this, I borrowed money from the UK based on my intellectual capital. To run the baby. I go to the bank and say, I've been this. And they say, okay, who are you? Okay, I'm privileged to have done this small course in London School of Economics. I was in Cambridge, I was not considered. Okay, they believe me. Here, you cannot do it. I did a bank chairman. You must bring it your mother's house, your grandmother's and your grandfather's. You take everything. What we do is what you come through. You give me that, you give me less than what you have. Then you get and everybody will get also. Because nobody will have given their money. I hope you are taking the 4 questions. Thank you, remaining. It's unfortunate. Let me tell you. Under my phone. Look at the people that get here. They look as people white people. That's when you start now. If they had been doing it with the come one, come on, that's when the problem will start. Let me assure you, that era is wrong. Nigeria is a mess. And no one person can solve it. Anybody who thinks that the is going to solve it, people who will solve it with a team. And that is the team that will be able to say to you that you're wrong. And that's what I want to encourage you people. Yesterday, I arrived where I was going to do this program. They've written a question. I said, no, I don't want you to question. I want them to look at my face. Because I'm wrong. So I want to bring students. Don't think what I'm doing with you today will end today. That is how we're going to go. There's no way I'm going to go. Every university, there's no way I'll be the president of Nigeria. And I'll not visit at least one university in every state within the period I'm serving. I visited 500 and something secondary school. Every single prefect, every senior prefect had my phone number. Go and ask anybody. So imagine, I have 500 and something students, and I have my phone number. I don't think we have more than maybe 200-300 universities. I should be able to talk to their president. That's what you should do. I want to go to the University of Nigeria so I can listen to the students. And their president, I want them to get up to me and say, you're wrong. I got an engineering student yesterday in New York. I said to an engineering electronics student in New York, go and read Actor Marita, the man who founded Sony. The best CEO of Sony. He had him as a student. He was coming to the University of Students in Tokyo and he said to him, you're doing the wrong thing. And he said, I want to listen to you. And as they hired him, they found and hired him. And and eventually become the CEO. Son of the country. All this is your ideas. University bring ideas. In Nigeria, that's why we're talking about scam. That is the place where you bring ideas. I met all the big men I met in American school. I met Warren Buffett in school. I met Dr. Soros, the London School of Economics. All the top people I met them in school. Coming to teach them, coming to talk to them. Here, because we have wealth without enterprise, we don't go to school. Because I'm going to tell them, the only way I can make money here, I can give you all your company, and you manage it, and you become rich. I'm not going to offer anybody. The next one question.
The next one. The Excellency said you make 4 years for school, but if you fail, you get 1 year. So not going to say in 4 years. If in 4 years that you go decide to add your own extra 2 as from a year. Let me just speak and I will go back. In 10 I will come back.
Good morning, everybody. His Excellency, I'm very pleased that I'm a few meters away from you talking. Thank you for coming to Calabar. My question is this. The educational system in Nigeria is structured in such a way that we are actually big and place so much emphasis on academic education and very little on vocational education. When you get sworn in May 29 next year, what do you have to sort that issue out?
Next one. I want to go back. Now, they are also
Come this way.
back. Okay. Is that back? His Excellency, it's a pleasure to see you this morning. Actually, I'm a student from vocational and science education. So the question they asked was a very nice question. How would we be able to make businesses that are from small scale? You talked about micro scale, and how would they be able to progress? Looking at the university system whereby students are just based on academics and they pay little, if not now that we are doing entrepreneurship studies. So how will students be able to move from small scale business to medium scale business, then in turn become entrepreneurs and owners of companies? Wow. If that will not go through, that will be answering you. Okay, yeah.
Excellency, sir. Emerson by name. Such. Since the disability have been stigmatized all this while, I wish to ask in your next go, how would you include persons with disability? Because wherever we go, they will say, what are those people doing here? And we also have the equal ability to do everything, even in offices, wherever we go, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning, His Excellency. Good roads come into the state. Second, there is thick mud. No. Secondly, I say it's a small but elongated state. Thereby, some people at one end, before they reach the state capital, can spend 6 to 7 hours before they can make it here. And aside from having good roads to make that journey smooth and enjoyable, we don't have healthcare. I'm a practicing doctor, a medical practitioner. I know I meet cases coming all the way from the north down to the south. So, what will you do? But in so doing, we are appealing. It will be a federal medical center situated somewhere midpoint to those people.
Let's start with the let's go back. Start with the doctor. Doctors say Cross River State is disadvantaged. Cross River State is operated in the long state. Cross River State is this and everything. Doctor, everything you say is disadvantaged. Cross River State is right. Those who have for their company, about 20,000.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir. Yes, sir. You are very correct.
Cross River State is on the same side. If I'm right in Israel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. God bless you, sir.
There's no population in Israel. So they have more magistrates back.
Oh, suffering has ended. Suffering has ended in Cross River State. God bless you, sir. Oh, suffering has ended.
So what they do is that Cross River State have lost because of the economy that is sharing and not producing. They have not seen it. They have not been able to take advantage of the fact they have. They have land, which is a huge asset for agricultural production. And once you have the foundation of agricultural production, you have value added processing. Once you have the number 2 is global.
Yes.
So make it become the head. And now go for destiny. That place you're having is where they have Odu. If you go to Kenya, you have Odu in Kenya. They will be doing again. In the place of Odu and everything, you can cultivate flower. The best of flower cultivation. It's the best of tea and coffee. And I can tell you that Kenya made over $500 million last year in export of flour. Most of us don't even produce enough flour for Nigeria to use. But they are listening to share money from Abuja. Imagine if they are able to do just what they do. Imagine if they are able to grow, do cocoa export. Imagine if they can do it here. All the students have a box. Can you have the see? All the students have access.
Yes, sir.
You can have access.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Imagine for export. What can be done? Your country is not for them. But even for health, we don't need to start taking hospital for medical center.
No, outside.
Who else? Yes, please, please, for the purpose of the video, you can go back and take back Njenje on YouTube and you get the video. And also on Twitter, use the hashtag stand. Okay. Good morning, all. Thank you, His Excellency, Mr. Speaker. My question is, so that there's a current saying in the streets that education is a scam. especially among young people who have finished school. Education is a scam. Yes. Among young people who have finished school, they are not employed for years. And even when they start businesses, they do not have that enabling environment for their businesses to grow. Now, this takes us back to the reward system in the educational space. When we were governor,
No, you said about the scam.
yes.
That's the question.
Yes, I'm just taking you to where I want to take it. When we were governor, you rewarded people that made first classes, 1 million naira.
Don't worry, let's tell you the scam.
Yes. So how would you make us to change that narrative? Thank you.
We have 4 questions now because we answered 2. So we're ending with the 4.
Okay, for now.
For now. I will start with the last one. And I want Professor to tell us, if it's a problem, I want you to tell us how education is stand. Come on. It's a problem.
Okay, if education is a scam, what is ignorance? Example. Every time that they shut down the ports or do something in Lagos, all those traders who have made a lot of money begin to run around confused. And they often run with people who usually don't have much money, but they have what? Education. How can we fix this problem? Begin to run up and down. The greatest value you can have in life is education and health. If you are educated and you are well, you can fix any problem. And so the challenge of our country, the challenge of the failure of education. If the small one chance things that allow you to make some money without education give you what you think is a lead or start, think what has happened to many of these people who made that quick money where they are today. It is not sustainable. I teach entrepreneurship, and the fundamental thing about entrepreneurship is to be able to see tomorrow today as it is affected by value that you create. If you don't have knowledge, you will not be able to see tomorrow. Because you are limited to your environment. It's knowledge that enables you to know that some things are possible. And then you create a venture which makes life easier, solves problems, and you make a lot of money from that. And so we must begin first with the right foundation. Most people who got very, very rich in this world, it don't start out wanting to be very, very rich. They started out wanting to change the world. And then they didn't know what to do with money. Bill Gates, all of these people. And so education cannot possibly be a scam. This man, does he look like a scam? No. He used to behave like a scammer. When we were students in UNN, he would be shouting my name from the refectory coming towards the hall. Can you imagine he ended up a vice chancellor? Yes. Please, if there's anything that you make sure happens, is that image of education as a scam changes from consciousness. Wow.
Okay. Prof, explain it to me. But let me also add, like you told you, greatest investment any country can do is education. So it improves the more a country is educated, the more developed they are. The failure of Nigeria is failure of education. Because people are not educated. I go for us to tell you that the reason why people who are educated are looking for a job is two things. Because to build a country that is based on consumption. So everybody is looking for what to share. It is those who went to school that are creating jobs, not the other way around. We have no productivity, so nobody has a job. If we have productivity, they are marketing those who are all the companies, like he mentioned to you, you get one left from, yes, he didn't finish in Harvard, but he was a student when he started doing what he's doing. Go and check all of them. Bezos, Amazon, Google, everybody. They were all students. They were educated people from Stanford, and this, from that, they were all educated. It's only basic education. You can't do it without having education. It's not possible. All the big corporations in the world, India has taken over ICT world. Go and read the background of all the CEOs of the companies. They didn't give it to people who didn't go to school. They gave it to people who went to school.
Yes, sir.
So let nobody tell you about this. The reason why it's failure, go and check in America, check the background of those who are in their schools. Go and look at what the Clinton, go and look at the background, the school he went to. Go and look at Bush, go and look at Obama. They were all Ivy League graduates. You go to Britain today, I give you the last 3 prime ministers of Britain. That is Boris Johnson. All right? Yes. Theresa May, let me even go for Theresa May, Boris Johnson, Liz, and then Sunak. They were all Oxford graduates. Without exception. It's not a place for people who didn't go to school. Who did the crisis here? It's a place for people who went to Ivy League. Not just school, not just ordinary school. Ivy League. Because that's the place to show knowledge. So don't ever call it business. It's an investment you should be proud of. So you ask me a question, answer the question. You said I've been talking about students' loan. We will fund the university. Now brings me to your question. I assure you that 4 years in university before now. I'm not promising free education. We'll find a combination where we'll be able to fund universities properly. The university will generate their own money and will go for students' loan. Let me tell you one about loan. You only pay it if you have a job. So you have a job. So it was very the future for you. And loan works because the loan, there's no receipt. Then you fail, you finish. You go and do cost of specific course, that's the business. We all went to university. We all passed to university. But we must make sure that our tertiary institutions are properly funded. We need it. We need education. The greatest legacy and asset any country can do investment is education. When you see people talking about building a cultural center or building this, you can't talk about building physical infrastructure without building the human infrastructure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The human infrastructure China is raining today, Japan everywhere. What do? They build human infrastructure. So you're not going to bring Chinese to come and build your road and airport because they are engineers. Is it not?
It is, sir.
So you have to build the physical human infrastructure first. Then we build the physical infrastructure. And that's what we need. So even if we're funded, you won't have any reason to do your master. When he was saying that I gave those who are first class, 1 million naira. I didn't give them because of anything. That money was actually, I would say, it's money because the money that I had to, whenever we have what we call security vote. So when we spend the money that was remained and everything, that money we use to fund. And I said, they said, oh, we have finished spending, this one is mental. I said, what do we do? What do we do for students who have first class and give them 1 million? Now, frankly, when I studied it, I didn't know they would drop to 500. I thought they just going to give a few of them. But when I studied it, the first class I was seeing people who have first class from Australia, from Japan, everywhere, telling me we have a first class. And I said, I thought this thing, when I said it, I just started getting people who said they have first class. Now I'm getting first class people from university I didn't even know they exist somewhere in Australia. But let me tell you, today, most of them, like you, are telling me, I'm not this person in the US, I'm not this person in Canada, I'm not this person in we must encourage. Two, the reason why you're talking about jobless or people educated, the system has not developed physical and monetary policy to support entrepreneurship, which is what for. We want to develop a policy that will support micro, small businesses. That is the engine of growth in every country. We rather want to give you money to start something. That's why they have Tesla, Gates, Apple, everything. Because they ran a system that we were able to tell people, today, none of you can go to the bank and get the loan. Because you don't have collateral of the mother's property. I borrowed money from the UK based on my intellectual capital. You will not believe it. I go to the bank and say, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And they say, okay, who are you? Okay, I'm privileged to have done this small course in London School of Economics. I was in Cambridge, I was in Oxford. Okay, they believe me. Here, you cannot do it. I've been a bank chairman. You must bring your mother's house, your grandmother's land, your grandfather's. You take everything. What we do here is called the compound brokerage. You give it there, I even give you less than what you have. So if you get and everybody was there, because nobody would have given them money. I hope we are taking the 4 questions. Then the remaining. That's it.
The second question.
It's unfortunate. What was the second question?
I said appointments into cabinet.
Let me tell you. Under my watch. Look at the people like Kenya. Do they look as people welcome? That's when you start, man. If you have been doing it with the come on, that's when the problem will start. Let me assure you, that era is gone. Nigeria is my mess. And no one person can solve it. Anybody who thinks that P2B is going to solve it, P2B will solve it with a team.
Yes, sir.
And that is a team that will be able to say to people that you're wrong. And that's what I want to encourage you people. Yesterday, I arrived where I was going to do this program. They've written a questions. I said, no, I don't want written questions. I want them to look at my face. I just look at me. Because I'm wrong. Well, I want to bring students, not do what I'm doing with people today. That is how we're going to go far. There's no way I'm going to do every university. There's no way I'll sit as president of Nigeria. And I'm not visit at least one university in every state within the period I'm serving. I visited 500 and something secondary schools. friend have my phone number as governor.
Yes, sir.
Go and ask anybody.
They are verified.
I have 500 and something students, and I have my phone number. I don't think we have more than maybe 200-300 universities. I should be able to talk to their president. Yes. That's what it should be. If I'm not continuing, I want to go to the University of Nigeria so we can listen to the students. And their president, I want them to get up to me and say, you're wrong. I told an engineering student yesterday in New York. I said to an engineering electronic student in New York, go and read Atom, the man who founded Sony. The best CEO of Sony, he had him as a student. He was talking to University of students in Tokyo and he said to him, you're doing the wrong thing. And he said, I want to listen to you. And that's how they hired him. They found and hired him and eventually become the CEO of Sony. I want to listen to you. Your ideas. University breed idea. In Nigeria, that's why you're talking about scam. That is the place where you breed idea. I met all the big men I met in America in school. I met Warren Buffett in school. I met George Soros in London School of Economics. All the top people, I met them in school, coming to teach students, coming to talk to students. Here, because we have work without enterprise, we don't go to school, because I'm going to tell them, the only way I can make money here is that I can give you all your company, and you manage, and you become rich. I have nothing to offer anybody. The next question.
The next one. The Excellency said you make 4 years for school. When you fail, you get 1 year. So not going to say 4 years. If in 4 years, now you go decide to add your own extra as for the year. Let me just say, I will go back. And if telling I will come back.
Good morning, everybody. His Excellency, I'm very pleased I'm a few meters away from you. Thank you for coming to Calabar. I think the educational system in Nigeria is structured in such a way that the academic can place so much emphasis on academic education and very little on vocational education. When you get sworn in May 29th next year, you try to sort that issue out?
Next one. I want to go back.
His Excellency, Lagos City this morning. Actually, I'm a student from vocational and science education. So the question he asked was a very nice question. How will we be able to make businesses that are from small scale, you talked about micro scale, and how will they be able to progress? Looking at the university system whereby students are just based on academic and they pay little, if not now that we are doing entrepreneurship studies. So how will students be able to move from small scale business to medium scale business, then become entrepreneurs and owners of companies?
Wow, if that's a lot of food, that will be answering you. Okay, yes.
I wish to ask in your next week, how would you improve persons with disability? Because whenever we go, they will say, what are those people doing here? And we also have the equal ability to do everything, even in offices, wherever we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, His Excellency. Once again, all protocol observed. in Kosovo. By the grace of God, from May 29, 2003 to 1 year of President.
Amen.
In Kosovo, God gave me support.
Yes, sir. That's me.
We're going to have good news coming to the States.
Yes, so.
Very soon.
Obviously,
Secondly, Kosovo is a small but elongated state. Thereby, some people at one end, before they reach the state capital, can spend 6 to 7 hours before they can make it here. And aside from having good roads to make that journey smooth and enjoyable, we don't have health care. I'm a practicing doctor, a medical practitioner. I know I meet cases coming all the way from the north down to the south.
Okay,
So,
what will I do for customers?
what will you do? But in so doing, with our opinion, it will be a federal medical center situated somewhere midpoint to meet those people.
Thank you. Let's start with the other. Let's go back. Let's start with the doctor. Doctor said Cross River State is disadvantaged. Cross River State is accommodated, is a long state. Cross River State is this and everything. Doctor, everything you say is disadvantaged. Cross River State, if I'm right, for those who have phone, you can Google it, it's about 20,000 square kilometers of land. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is it? Cross River State is about the same size, if I'm right, Israel. Israel is 22.1.
Wow.
Cross River State have lesser population than Israel, so they have more land space for agriculture. So what they have done, wait, I want to see doctor. So what they have done is that Cross River State have not, because of the country that is sharing and not producing, they have not seen it. They have not been able to take advantage of the funds they have. They have land, which is a good access for agricultural production. And once you have the foundation of agricultural production, you have value added, which is processing. Cross River State used to be number 2 in cocoa.
Yes.
So where is the cocoa again? They now go for destiny. That place you're talking is where they have obudu. If you go to Kenya, if you have obudu in Kenya, they won't be doing anything again. In the place of good obudu and everything, you can cultivate flower. It's a best for flower cultivation. It's a best for tea and coffee. And I can tell you that Kenya made over $500 billion last year in export of flour. Cross River State don't even produce enough flour for Nigeria to use. But they are usually going to share money from Abuja. Imagine if they are able to do just what they did. Imagine if they are able to grow, do cocoa export. Imagine if they can do tea export. Cross River State have a port. You are there to receive. That is the biggest asset today. You can have access to the sea. Imagine for export, what can be done. Your country is not productive. But it's not my health. We don't need to start doing all for medical center, other medical center. No. What we need to do is to take care of primary health care. And then government should invest more money
Yes, sir.
health to support health insurance. If we have health insurance that is working, people like you will set up for doing everywhere. Because you're showing today. And the percentage of everybody, there are 200 million people, where like Indonesia, we can do health testing. But what is your budget for health? Go and check in your country in the past 6 years, 2016 2021, the total budget for health is about 2.3 billion. But your budget for fuel subsidy, which are spending the money 1 year, is 5 billion. Why is that? You can't invest that in health and do the one. Subsidizing fuel. I will subsidize them.
Wow.
Let me tell you, we're all celebrating. We want to be able to tell you what we're going to do. So, doctor, that is why I'm here this morning. Rather than sleeping, I'm willing to go and do a field. I want to meet the people and let them understand that what we're doing is different. We want to change the country. We want to make Rotterdam. This is a tourism center. And people should have been clear enough to come and have peace. So that is first question. There are other questions. Somebody, there are other questions. Let me tell you, my brother, let nobody make you feel good. He said, how about that? I'm wearing glasses. That's the phone. You will make sure that we have everybody, everyone in each of us has the children of God. And we must tolerate everybody. I've said it and preached it. Never look down on anybody. Unless you want to live in we will make sure everybody have equal opportunity. And where we have to show empathy, we show empathy. Nobody will ever feel that if we're in charge. It's not possible. If I tell people today I'm waking up, we want to go and meet students. You don't want to get them. Don't you leave those people. When the election comes, you just give the money to vote for them. No, that's what I want to tell you. There's nothing called stability. No. You are very, very not your brain. You can think. You can do anything. So one thing, what are you like? You like nothing. A child of God. Yes. Vocational body. You ask for professional. Let me tell you, you were looking inside. Because you're thinking about the issue of how does micro businesses turn into small business, turn into big business. There's something professional on this thing. Don't start your business thinking how you're going to do it. Start your business and think how you're going to change the world. The impact of people. People started over. People started out, which phone do you use? Thank you. Somebody discovered that phone. He wasn't thinking about how to make it stupid. very small. If you go to Indonesia, another developing country, 90% of 97% of the companies are small businesses. You know how many SMEs, MSMEs you have in Nigeria? 42 million. If all of them can be employed, we reduced Nigerian employment for about 30%, about 35, 20-40% now. We reduce it to about 10%. And that's what we need. So don't look at it. Ask yourself, what do I do? But what is the most important that when you finish your professional studies, you go and start comparing, oh, and they don't treat us just in polytechnic, they don't treat us as university graduates. Who is telling you that? Yourself. So you have confidence, look for resources to start a business. That business you started yesterday. All the big businesses you see today started small, started tiny. Don't look at how big it's going to grow. It's going to grow big and continue to add value, continue to work hard and everything. You see that business grow on its own. No big business started big, started small. Someone started small and was built to be big. The very first question that out of this that was the, I think that's for
It was on vocational.
Okay, another vocational.
Which intentional policy you will carry out when you are sworn in as the president? We are big on academic education. Okay.
There's nothing academic, there's nothing called academic education. There's nothing for me. It's a question of how you are applying what you're doing. I am philosopher. For all my life, I've been a trader. I've not done anything. I've been a trader even when I was in school. Everybody knows I was a trader. If you ask those, Pat and Prof have left when I was in Suka. But if you ask those who were in Suka with me, they will tell you that Peter was a trader because I owned the supermarket inside the university. I was trading all my life. And I believe in it. There's nothing wrong. You can read anything. I've hired an engineer as MD of the bank. I've hired everything. It is, yes, the skill is a little bit different from your education. It's what you choose to do. I've had, people. Prof is a professor of entrepreneurship. Am I right? He actually read mass communication. Am I right, Prof? Not that exactly. So it's not where you started. That knowledge can allow you to traverse across if you have the right mind. What we need is to get our universities to be able to do and teach people the right thing. And I encourage you people, focus on your education. Don't worry. There will come at the time Nigeria will look for you. And it will happen very soon. The next one is
diverse. I did voting today and be comedian. Relax and fall for now.
His Excellency, sir, good morning. We are happy to welcome you, all the students in Calabar. My name is Samuel. I'm from Abia State, precisely. A student of University of Calabar, a political science student. So I want to ask this question. The problem of insecurity we are having in this country is very, very terrible. If you go to Borno State, Plateau, Adamawa, you find out that the terrorists have overtaken our land. So my question is this. If you are being elected on 2023 election by God's grace, how will you be able to tackle or compare the problem of insurgency in this country? Thank you, sir.
I want to give here. We not give girls. They are also part of us. Yes. the mother here will give you. Send it on WhatsApp. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Mr. President. My question is based on the insecurity happening on the road. When you become the president next year, which is for sure, how are you going to take, like, the national forces that are meant to protect us go on the road collecting money from vehicle drivers and they end up causing traffic jam? You guys should settle down now. But I want picture. Have you seen me struggling for picture? Yes, continue. Please sit down, so others can. Okay, this is a bit. I want somebody, please ask a different question. Wait, let me go ask the same question. If somebody asks what you'd like to ask.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you for having me around. My name is Obiba Komobi. We are talking about education. And I want to find out this issue of paper qualification. Let us strike a balance. You go for a private, rather a material or a first class material. And then you come outside, even with what we got, you discover that some people, especially in Nigeria these days, people who don't make such grades in school become celebrities when they go work naked, eat food, and come and make money. I'm asking you, having made a 2-1, how do you intend to address the issue of certificate dichotomy for those who have made first class, second class, third class, and Njenje in the polytechnics? Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you. Excellency, where should I go? I don't follow you. As President of Atlantis, all of our four now. Let us go, sir! Let us go, sir! I want to say, I want to inform of the greatness of our launch of unprecedented opinion Nigerian students. Continue like you tell speaker so before I ask my questions, okay, I think it's a sine qua non, and this is the random that I first eulogize you for deeming it unnecessary to engage the Nigerian students. And so I will set for free that you are the first, and speaking on behalf of Nigerian students across the state. So let me first do the eulogy before I go to my question. And I'm going to assure you that Nigerian students across the state are fully. Let's faster!
Sorry, we don't have mic, so you have to calm down so I can listen, please.
This promise actually has been made by several candidates. But then on the day
delegates and even the government are actually tilting towards privatizing our education, which will make it very complex for Nigerian students to meet up with the educational demand. So my question is this: we know that you are the businessman, and as such, are you also looking towards Are you also looking towards privatizing our educational system? Or how do you plan to ameliorate the problem of ASU? Thank you very much.
Excellencies, left in one. The deaf community have the question. This one thing that the deaf community. Okay, no one will end with their own. Who end with their own. Let people can remember this four. There's four. Let them wait. They will end with their own. Let us answer the last four questions. And I'll start with the ASU and the strike. You say that I want you to listen very carefully. I'm not against you eulogising or you're hailing anybody when he's talking. But at this stage, I plead with you people who are students. I'm begging you. For now, do not look at any of us and start singing. When I was governor, I want you to be clear so the people can see. When I was governor, there's something I did and I maintained it. I told all traditional rulers, all churches, everybody, no award, no title until I finish. If I finish, I'm entitled to anything, give it to me. Because we are used to celebrating people when they're in office. Yes, we're used to celebrating people even before they get there. I have said what I'm doing. What I'm saying will not be different from what 18 of us who are contesting for president will do. They are saying the same thing. So this is time for you to listen to all of us and ask yourself all fundamental questions. Among these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, who can we trust? Is that issue of trust? Yes, I'm the first person to come to you. Yes, I came to you directly because I'm looking for a job. I don't believe that if you go for a job, that you have to go to places. But that's not why you get to talk. You go to start. Yes, I want to learn from you. And I'm showing you an example how I intend to serve you. I'm not doing it because I want to fail. All of us who are contesting now have been governors, have been one thing or the other, go and verify our past. And say this man saying this, can we verify it? That's one. 2, so what I'm promising, Anambra State University was not on strike. Go and listen to what the student union president then said. He said, I'm not on strike because of me. It's in social media. Google it. Anambra State University is not on strike. I want to tell you, they were not on strike in the last strike. Go and read what the student union president then said. He said the reason why they are not on strike is because of P2P decision when he was gone. Because they were on strike. And people said, we need to discuss with the Commissioner for Education. We need to, I said, no. This is education. I want to be personally involved. And we are talking for almost 1 month. And we arrived at the point where I said, this is what I can do. This is why we can support you. And I can tell you, go and check the history of that student. There is no state university in Nigeria unless it happened in the past 2 years. Remember what I said? When the governor at the time gave the student, gave the school
1 billion naira for infrastructure in 1 year. In 1 year, I gave Odumegwu to University 5 billion. Federal government supported me and brought 3 and I put 2. You can go and check the record. Professor Fidelis Okafor was the vice chancellor. At Southern University campus in Ibadan from scratch, I was one who got the bush. And one, it was a very few 1 or 2 structures there. The main campus site, I got the bush. I built their university teaching hospital from scratch. There was none. It was shut down by the Medical Council. I said no. The students can't go. It was not their fault. They said they can go and can get us chemistry, biology, anything. I said no. Give me 2 years. I'll build teaching hospital. I did it from scratch. I'm at teaching hospital. I want you to be taking this so you can go and verify it. Yes. So whatever I'm telling you is what I practice. I didn't say we just sit down and give us automatic order that they should not close the university. I'm going to sit down with us because education is important to us. Nigerian tertiary intake is only about 9%, when the global average is like 8%. So we have a quarter of the global average. I will not take it. I will sit down with the lecturers. We will find a solution. There are professors are not, so they will teach me. I will tell them more than the meeting point and where it is possible. If it's difficult, I make an agreement. We talk about insecurity. Let me assure you, we will deal with insecurity. It's our #1 priority is to secure and unite Nigeria. You cannot do anything. The country can't function in an insecure place. You can't even attract investors, both local and outside. But people have to be alive to be able to enjoy their profit. So nobody will put money in an insecure place. So it's a critical thing for us. But they cannot fight insecurity without dealing with their economy. Because there are 133 million people living in poverty and you'll be secure. Everybody is a criminal when you don't know where it is. We need to deal with the issue of the economy. Yes, sir. The more you put people out of poverty, the more you reduce criminality. So it's a critical thing. Now that you have countries that have less unemployment and everything. I think that's the 4 questions. Everybody's question. No. Dichotomy in education. There's no dichotomy in the certificate. There's no dichotomy in the certificate. You actually have better certificate. You have the class. But let me allow the professor to answer that. Because at times when it's difficult for me as well.
Yes, these people just finish to answer one.
By the way, there's a very strong relationship between 3 of the questions. One about certificates, the so-called certificate dichotomy. The second one about vocational education. And the third one about entrepreneurship and small business.
Hello, good morning everyone. Good morning. The thing is that if we want a new Nigeria, we must hold ourselves to higher standards. It doesn't make sense while he's talking, you're coming over to take pictures. It is just the whole program. When he's done, he will take those pictures. Thank you. And please, also like you said, he's not doing you a favor by being here. You are the bosses. So ask him questions, interrogate, make demands on him. Stop praising people. That's not what we want. We want a new Nigeria where we have servant leaders, and Mr. Peter is ready to
Thank you. Thank you very much. I was saying, that there is a relationship between three important questions that have been asked here. One has to do with vocational education. The other has to do with this certificate dichotomy. And the third has to do with small business generally. Why is there a nexus that captures all three? First and foremost, many people believe that the path to life is a degree. If you get it,